Welcome back to the channel, guys. You see the title. Watch the words you say. Stop speaking death over yourself. Stop speaking negative things over yourself. Stop speaking death and negativity over your loved ones. And this is what I mean by that. Okay, stop telling yourself what you can do, what you can't do. You know, if you're having a bad day and you fail at something, we're gonna dust ourselves off. You're gonna try again. You're gonna tell yourself that you can do it and that you're going to do it. We got Proverbs chapter 18 verse 21. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Your words have the capability of building you up or building you down. Okay, there really is life and death in the tongue, and we don't want to speak it over ourselves, and we don't want to speak it over anyone else. So again, if you're feeling down, you're feeling anxiety, you're feeling depression, you're just simply having a bad day, that's why we always carry God in everything we do. And it's good to pray. We want to pray every day, every single day. We want to pray, but we also throughout the day want to just talk to God the same way you would talk to someone on the phone, or the same way you would talk to someone sitting right next to you. You want to talk to God. You're feeling down, or you're feeling upset, or you're in any type of these fleshly emotions. We want to talk to God and say, God, right now I'm having a moment. Can you please help me to get out of this emotion that you do not call me to have? And that's how we go about that. And we speak positivity over ourselves, and we want to do that daily, and you will start to see so much around you change. The second thing is using profanity. I know people say cuss words, but it's cursing. It's curse words, and you're simply doing that. You're cursing yourself. When you're young, you remember your parents, they say, they tell you not to say certain things in front of them or the teachers or your grandparents. You for sure don't want to say certain things in front of the presence of the Lord. And he is always around us. He can always hear us. He can always see us. And even if we're saying stuff in our mind, in our thoughts, he can hear that as well. So we don't want to curse ourselves, even if we're in a positive mood. And a lot of times, again, we're so desensitized to things, and certain things are such a habit that I'm not judging anyone. Just, trying to give feedback, and feel like a lot of people need to hear this and just give some good wisdom. You could be in a good mood, and you could be saying certain words and not even, meaning anything by it. You're just joking with your buddies, or you're watching the game, or you're doing whatever, or, with your homegirls, with your homeboys, with your family, friends. And these are just filler words, just words that just naturally come out of your mouth. And even with a smile on your face and you being joking, you're still cursing yourself. So obviously it goes the same way for if you're in a bad mood and you're cursing, you're cursing yourself. So we want to change our vocabulary. We want to say, again, always speak as if we're in the presence of the Lord. Okay, because we're always in the presence of the Lord. And we just want to change our vocabulary, change our mindset, change our words, and change our actions. Align those three things up with positivity, and you will see so much change in your life, guys. The third thing, when we were talking about speaking life and death over your loved ones, let's use children for an example, right? If you're upset with them and you're telling them what they can do, can't do, or that they're being bad, we don't want to use that approach. We don't want to speak things, because you'll be surprised. Things can happen in your life just simply off the things that your parents were speaking over you when you were younger, or you were coming up. And we have to learn to pray as well, that we rebuke any negativity, any bad things that are spoken our way. And that comes with getting closer to God, reading your Bible, and every day walking in faith and just growing and learning. And we're going to continue to do that until the day we die. We're going to continue to grow and learn every single day. So don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to your loved ones. Speak positivity. Let's say you got children and they're acting up, right? You want to say, listen, you're smart. You're a smart kid. You're a good kid. You're too smart for what you're doing right now. Let's correct this. Let's change this behavior. And even if it's a time, because there's times where you have to be stern. But that still doesn't mean we have to use profanity and use curse words over ourselves or use curse words over our loved ones. And that also doesn't mean, even if you're not cursing, that we just have to use negative words coming out of our mouth. Another thing, don't let people play you out of your position. And what do I mean by that? Let's say you're out anywhere, work, school, wherever, and the enemy's using somebody as a vessel to bother you, and you're truly a victim in the situation, and you're like, man, I got the right to be mad. And again, you're cursing at them. You're call somebody up and you're venting about it, and you're cursing on the phone talking about the situation. Don't do it. Let's stop giving negative things, negative energy. Let's stop giving it attention. Okay, guys, again, keep God in everything you do. And that'll also help us learn to have patience and grace with ourselves, and patience and grace and mercy with other people. The same type of patience, grace, and mercy that God has given us. When you're in those type of situations and you're in those moments, this is what we want to do. God, the enemy is using somebody right now to taunt me, to tempt me. Please keep me calm, in a calm state, and keep me in a positive mindset. And you'll learn to start ignoring stuff and shrugging stuff off, because you'll get tired of backtracking. You'll feel so your spirit will change when you start to do these things. You'll start to align that, again, having positivity in your mind, positivity in your heart, positivity coming out of your mouth. Your spirit will change. God will change you. He will change everything around you, and you won't even be able to react to negative things around you, and won't even give any of those things energy. Okay, we have Matthew chapter 12, verse 36 through 37. But I tell you that everyone will have to give account on the day of judgment for every empty word they have spoken. For by your words you will be acquitted, and by your words you will be condemned. So Jesus does hold us accountable for our words that we speak. Not only our actions, but the words that we speak. We are held accountable. So we always want to make sure, again, that we're speaking as if we're in the presence of the Lord, which we always are if we're walking with him, and just period. He is always listening. He's all knowing, all seeing. So we always want to just, again, break these habits that some of us know we're doing or don't even realize we're doing. It's just not to judge, but we do want to learn. We want to do better. If you know better, then you have to do better. And a lot of people don't realize that they're hurting themselves and causing a lot of things around them, and causing a lot of things around their loved ones, just simply off the words that they're speaking. So let's change our vocabulary, guys. Let's think positive. Let's speak positive. And when in doubt, remember, go to God, pray to him, shake it off, and keep being positive. If you've made it this far in the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so we can get this message out to all those who need it, and let this word bless them. And again, guys, get in the comments, drop some amens, drop some prayer hands, testimonies always. And until next time.